so today we are going to be applying and wearing the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra-Longwear Foundation, if I can get it out of the pump here. Eventually it does come out. This is a foundation that I was very anxious to try, and as you can see, the application of it does go very smoothly with a makeup brush. There is no streaking and it looks wonderful. Also with a beauty blender. It also, actually I should correct myself, that is not a beauty blender, that is the Fenty blending sponge. It also works very, very well. It is a medium to full coverage. I think it's more of a medium unless you want to build it, and you can build it very easily to a full coverage. It felt fantastic going on, and it was a very simple application with both brush and beauty blender, which is not always the case. They claim that you get long-lasting wear from this foundation without the weight. It is oil-free, and it is formulated with the Laura Mercier Skin Fusion technology. It claims 15 hours of high-performance, comfortable wear that's transfer, sweat, humidity, and water-resistant. We did I believe it was like a 12-13 hour test today. It is a matte finish. They claim that it's never dull, flat, or cakey, and that it does minimize imperfections. And it says that it's supposed to be like a second skin. I will say application was amazing. And there we go. Hi guys, so this is the finished look. So we shall see how this foundation wears over the course of the next 12 hours. So I'll be back after some check-ins with some final thoughts. Hey guys, so the day actually got away from me. We did one check-in at the 6-hour mark, which is this check-in here. And even at the 6-hour mark, there was no creasing, settling into lines, and it looked great. Hi guys, and welcome back to my final thoughts. So, we did the Laura Mercier today, and it was the Flawless Fusion Ultra-Longwear Foundation, and we put it to the test. This has been on for 13.5 hours. And I will say this, guys, so you know I have a lot of hyperpigmentation on my cheeks, and I get really crazy about that. I get crazy about stuff settling into my lines, and after 12 hours of wear, you guys, look at this foundation. Like, first of all, it was a really good match. I have it in the shade 2C1, which is Ecru. And it did oxidize about a half a shade, so it does get a little bit darker when you first put it on. But if you look, oh Lord, my concealer is wearing off. Alright, so ignore the rest of the makeup that has worn off of my face today. Dang, even my mascara is worn off today. Okay, moving on. The foundation itself, like, look, just a little bit of peek through from my hyperpigmentation, which after 12 hours I'll take. But the foundation still looks really good. No little cluster of pores being accentuated. My 11s are not like overly like, ta-da, I'm here, my 11s. My expression lines are showing just a little bit, but not bad. It definitely hasn't sunk into my laugh lines. And overall, I am like super happy with this foundation, which I'm so excited about because the last foundation was a disaster. I was really afraid we were gonna get stuck on like a disaster train and like never be able to get off. So I'm glad we got off the disaster train. This is a really good foundation. I would definitely recommend this. This is definitely Erica approved. Yeah, and especially with the long wearing claim there, that's definitely a plus as well, and it really did. It really was long wearing. Moving with your every move, skin enhancing pigments fuse with ultra long wear for a most modern, flawless, medium to full coverage that's naturally you, leaves a matte finish that's never dull or flat. So I would agree with all of those claims, especially like the really comfortable and like moves with your skin claim. That is definitely the case. It is really long wearing. It is a matte finish. It's great. I have no complaints about this foundation whatsoever. This is definitely something that I will continue to wear, and I'm excited about it. So great job, Laura Mercier. Yay! This foundation is definitely Erica approved. Oh, I put this lip gloss on because I wanted you guys to see it. So you know, in that Fenty Beauty Line, Rihanna came out with a lip gloss with one lip gloss color, and she said that it was going to be this lip gloss that would look good on any skin tone, and you know, it was like her favorite tone. It's like this rosy tone, and this is it. I did get it. And you know what, guys, I really like it. So for a lip gloss, so I'm a little picky with lip glosses because sometimes they can get really sticky, and then you're stuck with this kind of thick, really sticky mess on your lips, and that is not at all the formula of this lip gloss. It's not heavy, it's not overly sticky, it's not like that at all. I love this lip gloss, and you know what? I really do like the tone. I think it is very pretty. And I have seen some girls that have definitely a different tone than I do wearing this gloss, and it looks just as gorgeous. So I don't know how she figured out like what color would look great on everybody, but everybody I've seen try this really likes it. So the Fenty Beauty lip gloss is definitely Erica approved. It's a great consistency, and this has been in my purse all day long today. So this is fantastic. Oh, another thing that I got that I wanted to try was her beauty blender. So this is what it looks like. I actually used it in my makeup application today. So here's the thing that I like about this. I actually think that the texture of the beauty blender is better. The texture, let me correct myself. I actually think the texture of this sponge is better than the beauty blender texture. I also feel like the blendability of this sponge is better than the beauty blender. I also think that the shape of this sponge is better than the beauty blender, and I'll tell you why. Because it still has the round bottom, just like a beauty blender, which is typically what I use to actually blend larger portions of my face. What I love about this sponge is this flat edge, and this flat edge functions for a couple of things. Number one, when you're setting your under eye, you can do this, and it will literally press the sponge up against your lower lid, which makes under eye application of setting powder much easier. Number two, this hard edge right here, when you're doing things like setting here and you need a flat edge because you want to put your setting powder right here on either sides of your face, or if you want to use this edge and put setting powder down the bridge of your nose, this makes it so easy to do. And I was able to do all of those things where typically I have a sponge for my eye area, which is this one. I have a sponge for my highlight area, which is this one, and then I have a beauty blender, which I actually use for my foundation in my larger areas. And when I did my makeup today, I used this sponge, and that was it. So Rihanna, whatever or whoever you got to invent this little beauty, great job. I am loving the sponge. So that's just a little follow-up on some of the other things that I got from the Fenty Beauty Line. So far, with the items that I have purchased, I am pretty happy with the Fenty Beauty Line. And then again, just to recap, I am very happy with the Laura Mercier Foundation as well. So that's it for this video today, guys. It's a short but sweet one. I wanted to get this foundation review out to you because I genuinely think it is a really, really good product. All right, so if you are a first-time viewer, make sure that you subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment no matter who you are, and I will get back to you. Please put a request in for any product that you want me to review in the future. I do subscriber requests quite often. We are on our way to 100 subscribers. Once we get there, we're going to do a giveaway. In order to be qualified for the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe and put a comment down below. All right, my darlings, thank you so much for hanging out with me again today, and I will see you later. Mwah.